Hi guys, this video is pretty much going to be 3 a.m. questions about life, so pretty much just like random questions that are very insightful and just some basic answers about my life and me in general. My name is Alexis Johnston. I was named after Alexis LFA. My mom was seen at a car show one time when she was pregnant with me, and yeah, so she named me Alexis. I am 24 years old, born on April 28th, 1999. I was born in London, Ontario, Canada, and I still reside here. And yes, that is the same place Justin Bieber was born. Yes, I have a son. He was born in October of 2018, and he is 4 years old. He is the absolute light of my life, and he was ultimately the thing that led me to reach higher levels of consciousness, so I owe him a lot. I've honestly lost count of all the animals I've had throughout my life, but right now I currently have 2 jumping spiders, 2 chihuahuas, and 5 rabbits. 2 of those rabbits are currently up for adoption though. I am currently a stay-at-home mom, but I'm also an aspiring music artist and content creator. I offer tarot reading services, and I have 2 other small businesses for my art that I was selling, but I had to take a break from. One of my businesses is creating resin art, and the other one is creating clothing art, so like hand-painted clothing articles. I'll show you guys some photos of both of my business arts. I haven't been able to continue my businesses this past little while because I've had some tax filing issues, but those are going to be resolved very soon, and I'm so grateful and happy because I know this is just a minor setback and I'm going to skyrocket eventually. I know great things take time, and most of the time not everything is overnight success. It actually takes a lot of time and work. I also have been planning to make a tarot card deck for a while, and I have it all sketched out and everything, so I'm pretty excited for that too. If you are enjoying this video so far, please like and subscribe. It means a lot to me, and I will cherish you forever. No lie. How could you not? If you believe in humanity, you have to. You really think we're the only collective consciousness that exists? That we are the smartest beings to have ever lived in the whole entire universe? Just because you can't see something doesn't mean it isn't real. Not everything is truly as it seems. Yes, I currently have 5 tattoos, and I have my septum pierced, my nose pierced, well, my nostril, and I have pictures as you can see. I also have my belly ring pierced, or my belly button pierced. One quote that changed my life is, "Everybody's a genius, but if you judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree, it will live its whole life thinking it's stupid." My clothing and aesthetic styles are more alternative, but I love Y2K styles, 2000s, whimsigoth, cottagecore, and mall goth. Like, those are the styles I switch between. I pretty much just mash them all into one concoction because I just love them all so much, and they really resonate with my personality. I create music and resin art. I also create hand-painted clothing articles, as I have mentioned, and I do dabble a little bit in photography. Just a little, like not professionally. My music styles range from alternative rock, indie grunge, emo trap, and healing music. Well, I think you can tell from the title of my video, I'm a night person. I've struggled with insomnia pretty much my whole life because I have ADHD. And I was diagnosed with it when I was 5 years old. I can stay up forever. It's so unhealthy, y'all. I should actually make an all-nighter video and show you guys. It's just so much more peaceful at night, and I feel like I can just have peace of mind. I feel like I can just calm down and do my own thing, you know? Nighttime is just chill. It's just more chill at night. Plus, the moon is one of my favorite things to watch, and I can really only see it at night. I'm an extroverted introvert. I can be super outgoing and the life of the party, but it really depends on the scenario and the environment. For the most part, I like to be at home and comfy in my safe place. I'm a homebody, what can I say? No, I wouldn't change being a mom for anything. Although I won't sugarcoat it, it ain't no walk in the park. It's definitely the hardest job you'll ever have, being a parent. He's made me a better person, and he's helped me realize my full potential. He's also given me one of the biggest purposes life has to offer. My dream place to live is Banff, Alberta, or Canmore, Alberta. I'd honestly only consider moving to Colorado, but truthfully, my heart is set on Alberta. Mainly just the way I see things and my mind. I believe my personality and my mind hold so much more value than my appearance. My biggest pet peeve is undoubtedly people who lack authenticity and originality. I wish people would realize that copying others only gets you so far, and it will really stop you from reaching your full potential. It actually takes you away from your true self, and you're actually pulling yourself further and further away from who you are when you do that. I think people are surprised to find out that I'm an avid spider handler and I love herping. Herping is when you look for reptiles and amphibians, so like snakes, turtles, frogs, you know. On summer days and spring days, I love going out and herping. I love looking for little critters and playing with them. I have been doing it forever and I don't think I'll ever stop. I think I truly need to improve on my singing, but right now I think my major focus is on content creating and improving my content creating skills so that you guys have more interesting stuff to watch. I've been slowly but surely getting better. You know what they say, slow and steady wins the race, right? Letting people stay around for too long, and by that I mean just letting people stay around and hurt me for longer than necessary when I could remove them from my life. Honestly, that's because I give people too many chances, but it's been getting better and better, and my boundaries are stronger than ever. Yes, I do. And that might be why I have a habit of giving people too many. But it strictly depends on the circumstance, because sometimes some people just don't get a second chance. And that's for me. Just don't stare in my eye, and it's triggering. I'd love to live in an earthship with a big garden, a giant farm, and trees galore. I have not been arrested, but I almost have been. And if you want to know more, put a comment down below saying you want to know more, because I'll make a whole video. Yes, I have. I think everyone at some point in their lives have been bullied in some form or another. I think it's good to say if it's happened to you because it makes people feel less alone. All I'm going to say about this topic is that those kind of people will project how they feel about themselves onto you. So never take anything too personal. I'm sorry if you see me wiping my hair out on my face every 2 seconds. It's just these little freaking hairs keep going in my eye and like stabbing me in the eye. It's driving me crazy. Other than the aftermath of giving birth, and if you want to hear more about that story, go check out my birth story time video. But another time would be when I was 11 and I served I don't know if it was a yoga exercise ball, but it was just a big bouncy ball, and I served it and it hit the lampshade on the ceiling, like the glass one, and it shattered and it came down and it sliced my forehead open. Like, I was lucky in the sense of it could have stabbed me in my head and we wouldn't have known what would happen after that. But it just sliced my forehead. Like, I have a scar. But yeah, I got 5 stitches from that. And I didn't even feel it when it happened. I felt the stitches more than I felt the cut. Another time that spooked me was last year when I went to the cottage with my man and his family, and we were riding around on the 4-wheelers on the trails, and my tire flew off and I crashed into a tree. Thankfully, I only had minor bruising and scrapes, but I think the mental trauma was more painful than the actual bruising. The Lightseers deck was the first deck I ever got, so I highly recommend that one. The Lovely Omens deck is one of my favorites because it's all pink and that's my favorite color. Another one would be the Naked Heart tarot card deck. It's mainly got animals. Black Ops 2, The Last of Us, Rogue Company, Little Nightmares. I also love Need for Speed and Fortnite. Tender Villain by J. Fieldbender, Lil Peep Star Shopping, and Been Like This by Doja Cat. Sweet Pea Flowers, or the food way on a fairground. I love the way fairs smell. I love food. Lil Peep, also known as Gustav A.R. He has been since I was 16 years old, and I'm about to be 24 now, so it's been a while. Earth Angels and Love in Other Realms by Melissa Combs. The Secret Garden by Frances Hodgson, which is obviously a classic, but one of my all-time faves. A New Earth by Eckhart Tolle. The Secret by Rhonda Byrne. The Immortals Collection by Alison Knoll. The Help by Catherine Stockett, which is a really beautiful book, and it shows a lot of insight on how times used to be. Cinder by Melissa Meyer. The Lore Olympus Comic Collection by Rachel Smith. Singing My Heart Out and dancing around while I cook and clean. Reading in a quiet room. Smelling flowers. Watching a beautiful sunrise or sunset. Rainy days that turn sunny. Morning dew or the smell of summer. Snow on Christmas, sitting on my porch during a summer night or during a storm, spending time with my family and seeing them happy, bonding with animals, going camping, styling outfits, Taco Bell when my makeup is on point. I could seriously go on and on. a lot of things make me happy in this world. I'm very grateful to be here.
I have ADHD. I was diagnosed with it at 5 years old and was on a Ritalin trial for a little while, but my mom took me off of all medications because she said I acted as if I was a zombie, and she said she'd felt like I wasn't her daughter anymore. I haven't touched any medications since. I will admit it's been tough, but the results of being able to naturally work through these issues rather than rely on a substance is one of the greatest perks, not to mention no medication side effects. I am an omnist and a spiritualist. I'm a spiritual being having a human experience. I am the universe experiencing itself. As an omnist, I believe that all religions hold aspects of truth, but none of them are the truth. I believe that source energy, where we all originate from, what the universe was created by, is the ultimate creator / God. I don't believe the version of God that is in the Bible is all true, but I believe it does hold some truth, as do every other religion. But none of them are the almighty truth, in my opinion. I have an autoimmune skin disease called psoriasis that causes inflamed, dry, itchy patches to form on areas of my skin if left untreated. I tend to have flare-ups more over stress-related issues and weather changes. I've had it since I was 11 or 12, around the same time I got my period. It's not contagious, and I most likely got it because my mother has it, my grandmother, and my great-grandpa. And sadly, there is no cure.
I miss how authentic and carefree everyone used to be. Everyone just wanted to have fun with each other, create memories, and play outside. As kids, we didn't care how people perceived us. I feel like it was way easier to make friends when we were younger because of those things. I honestly look forward to getting older. I'm excited to gain more and more wisdom over the years and to see who I will evolve into. I believe that life never ends. It only restarts. I don't believe in love at first sight, but I do believe in love at first conversation. My dream jobs would be being a live musician, so being able to have concerts and being able to sell my hand-painted merch at those concerts, as well as being a successful content creator on multiple platforms. I'd also love to have a larger scale of clientele for my resin art boutique. I really just want my own mini empire at this point. I believe I'm here to be a guiding light, to shed truth and open people's minds. I'm here to be a gateway for others to finding a more authentic version of themselves and to see the magic in all things. But most of all, I think I'm a reminder to everyone to chase your dreams no matter how big or how small, because anything is possible, and if you don't, one day you will truly regret not chasing your dreams and going after the things you truly wanted. I wish more people knew the true power of their word, but also I really want people to know and remember that we can't always control what happens to us, but we can control how we respond to those things. And on that note, that is the last question. I hope you guys enjoyed this YouTube video. I'm trying to bust out a lot more content for you guys, so stay tuned, and thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It helps a little channel like mine out way more than you think. Love you guys. Peace out.